Howdy, I'm CyberX with Outlandishly Crafted, and today we're going to be talking about how to make memorial and end-of-life videos, or just doing videos in After Effects using templates, and how to put all that together and get it going. So here's an example of a memorial video I did recently. There's multiple After Effects templates used in here that I stitched together. And so you can see at the very beginning we've got this fancy fishing one, where the fishing pole comes down, and then we've got this outdoor one where it's moving around an outdoor area, and then we've got this big tree one at the end here, and this one's swinging. It even has a swing in it, and it's going around a table and old stuff in it. And okay, so let's look how we do this. So first, we got to find a template. So we go to a site like Envato, and Envato has a yearly subscription for unlimited projects. And so you come in and you find something that you like. I used the video template, and then you could do like photo show or gallery or slideshow. There's lots of terms used for them, and then I click After Effects because I just want the After Effects one. After Effects have all of the effects and the cool stuff that a lot of the Adobe Premiere don't have. So say you wanted something like this. It's got, fancy water on the ocean vibes. You download it, and then we open it up in After Effects. And in After Effects, you go in and you simply replace the pictures that they've put in here. So you've come in and there's a template picture that says photo 1, and then you just click and drag your picture in there and size it. And then you go to photo 2, and you go to photo 3, and you continue to just do that. And then this one has text as well, so we go to text 1 and we just double click it and we edit it. And then we go to text 2 and we do the same thing until the template's filled out. And then if we come back, we can play it, and you'll see it's rendering it. And then when we're done with it, we go up and we export it to the render queue. And then that gives us a video. Then we go into Premiere, and in Premiere we pull up just a normal video project. We're just going to make a normal video project, and then we're just going to add in all those videos. And then I'm adding in my audio, my music, the other slideshows for at the end of the video. I have other stuff, and then like here every once in a while I'll have a
step at a time, teaching and learning, passing it on. Ron lit the path like the morning dawn.
I'll mute those. And then I have this as another After Effects template that I have every so often inside the slideshow. Is kind of just a, hey, come sign up for the Discord channel or the YouTube channel, or this is who we are, this is who's doing it. And so that was just another one I made, and I just throw those in there every so often. Oh, sorry, you can't even see that. So let's go back to this. So every so often we get one of these that just jumps in. And so there's the slideshows playing, and then I've got another one of these templates that just jumps in with a whole bunch of photos, breaks it down, and then has, these are called a logo reveal. And so this is the logo, and those are all the pictures I put in to reveal the logo. And there's just tens of thousands of these. So these are really worth getting and putting in there for fun. So we've got that in there now, and we put it all together into a nice video. We've got our audio clips from the AI audio, and for this I used LTX. LTX Studio works really well. So in LTX Studio for the audio, I hate that all these AI sites make you sign in constantly. Okay, so let's go back to this project. So in this project, what I did is I've come over here and I put in the text that I want to render, and then you can
Ron
play
and
it
Olene built a
to
place
test
many
it.
found home.
You can set the voices up in your soundtrack or your voiceovers, and you can select what voice you want. There's just tons and tons of them, and some have moods and different styles to them. And then once you do it, you preview it, it processes it, and then you can just download this whole thing as a file and put it right into Premiere. So now I've got all of my audio done. I can put any audio I want in.
Ron and Olene built a place many found home. Often that
I just break it up into segments. And you could lay out the whole video here if you wanted to, but I don't like how they do. I want to have just a short audio clip, so I just put these in here so I have enough time for as long of the audio clips as I need. And then back here, that's just one of these audio clips. So if we come in and we just play one of these clips, then that's just one of them,
way to complete his degree.
right? And so you put it all together into your Premiere, and all of a sudden now you've got your full video. So you file, export the media. It'll take a while to render, and then you upload to your YouTube channel. And that's it. Now you've got a family memorial video. I did the audio, the music with Udio. So if you go to Udio, same thing. Typically, I'll have ChatGPT help me write the song. Then we go to Udio. We put in the song lyrics. Let me see if I've got one ready. Oh, that's not what I wanted. So one of the things I did to make this work really well for Ron's video is I did the whole video in a thread, and I talked about Ron the whole time, like, oh, hey, a family member died this week. I'd like to talk about, I've got all these images, so it helped me just logically define how to do it. And then I gave it the our family tree information, and I gave it the PDFs that we were talking for the life story, and then it helped me break up the story into segments and it even helped, with the scripting and help clean up some of that stuff. And then when I get down here a ways and I say, oh well, I want to make some songs. So I want to do a ballad for Ron. And so it takes all the information that I've already talked to it, and then it helps me write a song. So then I take the song and I have it give me the instructions for Udio. So I can jump to Udio and say, oh, I gotta find Udio. Did I close it? Let's close that one. Let me go back to it. So in here, then we say, hey, we want to have a custom lyric song. We want it to be 2 minutes and 10 seconds long. I like to kick up the clarity to 50 so we don't get wah-wahs. I put it on ultra because if we're going to do it, we might as well do it on ultra. And then there's a few different ways depending on what you want to give it the instructions. You can definitely just flat out give it these instructions that it provided. So here it says create a tap toe or a lively blah blah blah. What I normally do though is I'll give it title Ronald Sherman Wilcox, and then I'll memorial video memorial music or something like that. Then you create a, it's easier to create a family, or sorry, create a family. It's easier to create a folder to put it all in. And then that's it. So I've got it all ready. Now, I often will put in a breakdown of what I want. So, let's see if I was doing this for my other stuff, I would use something like this. So I have just one saved. So the music I typically like genre is I like EDM. So I have this list of like all the songs I like. For Ron stuff, we were doing bluegrass, so I'd put in a list of all of the bluegrass styles that I like, bluegrass gospel, and a whole bunch of those in there. And then I'd have it make it based on that as well. So try to put both in. And then this is how I do it. I do one, and this is on the paid plan, of course, but I do one, and then I do a manual one, and then I copy the song. I go to auto, and I put the lyrics into the description, and I let it generate one or two of the songs on its own. So it does two every go, and I'm letting it on this other one back on auto, or not manual. Manual just means it's going to take what I put in this box literally. And then I undo that and go back so that I can keep doing more like this. But I found that these two that I let it automatically do the lyrics for actually work really, really well, and I enjoy a lot of those. So then you get the song out, and here we
go. Some bright morning when life is done, runs flying away to the woods of heaven where the trail run. Runs flying away, runs flying away.
And so then we're going to download it as a song and throw it back into our Premiere. And so that's all of these. I've got my music in here, so that's all these songs. And
to the woods of heaven where the train they made their way, the little life and the light is grace.
Oh, it's all he wanted them to know. From tying a hook to aiming just right.
Okay, and then I made this an album, and then I put it up on Spotify and YouTube and all of those music sites. So then that would be like the next step. If you want to continue to push this out, then we can take and we can go to YouTube and we can upload it. I'm using DistroKid for it, but then that gives us the ability to have an actual album of his life and all of his music that can be up there for ages. And so then I took all these and made them into an album. And same thing for the thumbnail. I just went back to GPT and said, hey, give me a thumbnail for this, and then it kicks out some thumbnails. And so I didn't like this one because I kind of want him in it, and I want to have a fishing scene, outdoors theme more than the bluegrass theme. And so then it gives me this one. And then that's kind of it. And I did some others just for the memorial video, and I tried a few others. So that gives you kind of the basic rundown of the workflow for how do we take huge amount of information and data, and then how do we break it up into a usable production. And at the end here I did a slideshow, so I just copied and pasted I just click and dragged all of these pictures that I'd found in, and then I just did a really long, there's like 1,000 photos, I just did a really long slideshow at the end of the video. So more or less, that's how to make a memorial video for family or friends, or maybe you want to start a business doing it. Using AI, using the latest and greatest tools. This is using Adobe Premiere and Adobe After Effects, which are paid products. If you're on a student account, I think it's like $20 for the whole suite. If you're not, then it's probably closer to $60 a month, sorry, for the whole suite, not one-time purchase. That's a monthly subscription. It is expensive software because it's enterprise and business software, but it allows you to do all these amazing things that you just can't normally do. So, thanks for watching. Again, I'm CyberX with Wonderfully Crafted, and this has been a guide on how to make memorial end-of-life videos. I mean, and you could do this for anything. You could do this for your projects. If you've got a Minecraft project, if you've got a family event coming up, or you want to do a slideshow or birthday or something for your mom, or anything special, I find that this is a really good way to make videos and old content consumable for the masses. Throw it up on YouTube, you get a YouTube channel going, and now all of a sudden we've got a really fancy, nice way to show off our family history and to archive it for future generations. So, hey, if you like this type of information, help us get our partner, a like and subscribe, keep those overlords happy, give us a comment for interaction, and if you'd like any other guides on subjects, hit me up. Again, I'm CyberX with Wonderfully Crafted. We also have a Discord channel if you need help or have questions, or hey, would you like to order one of these memorial videos from me? They're not cheap. If you think about how much time this took me a month to go through all of the family members' photos and clean up everything and organize everything. But you think about how much money people spend on their wedding videos versus how much money people spend on their death videos and end of life videos and memorial videos, and it's zero. Most people don't do anything. But we've reached this generation where this family member had photos and video for his entire life. What are you going to do with all of those? Are they going to get lost? Are they just going to get given to kids and thrown away or lost in a move? Or are you going to take all that content and do something with it? Now, you could give it to Legacy Box and they could digitize it, but once you digitize it, how are you going to make it consumable for people to sit down and watch like it's a movie? And then how do you get it to YouTube so that it has history and it's there in case you pass away or in case you're unable to maintain it? So these are all things that we're working on. Hopefully at some point soon we'll have some AI to make this a little easier, where you could just feed the content to the AI and it'll kick out some fancy videos and stuff. But for now, like and subscribe, ring that bell, and give us some chat and interaction. Come join the Discord, and thanks for watching. I'm CyberX. Have a good afternoon.